Hello, it is Thursday, and this is Bad Blood. I can't tell if that intro played or not. So I guess
It
we'll.
did.
Oh,
It did.
it froze on
It
me.
did.
It
Lovely.
froze on me as well.
All right, so it's Thursday, and it is the first live stream of the Operation Bad Blood season. How's everybody doing?
I'm excited.
Swinging.
Good. So we
Very
ready to
excited.
play, or what? What next week, right?
I wish.
All right. So, agenda for tonight's live stream is basically we're going to just reintroduce ourselves, refamiliarize everybody with Bad Blood, what it is we do, talk about the season and any cool stuff that's going to be happening between now and then. So, let's start. Nesbitt, how you doing?
Oh, I'm fantastic. How are you?
I'm good. What have you been up to?
I have been prepping my kits since August of last year and working on a couple of interesting, fun projects.
Okay, we'll get into that. AWOL, what about you?
I'm doing just as well, and I'm just shaking off winter, so I haven't done anything.
Oh, God, I wish.
Heard that, man.
Doc, what are you up to?
Saving the world one spine at a time. That's just how I roll.
Good. Good.
Yeah.
One
And
BLS call at a time for me.
Buck, how you
As
doing?
y'all can see, I am still at work.
That's all right. We all got
Workaholic.
yeah, not a problem. We all got to do it. So, AWOL and Doc, you guys are, unless something changes and you haven't told me yet, you guys are COs for your factions again this year, I assume.
Yep.
Good. AWOL, who you running?
I'm running the Green Army.
Lovely, lovely. How long you been doing that?
This would be third or fourth year.
Nice, perfect. I guess the guys like you. They keep coming back.
I will say, if there is a team that I hear very high spirits about, Green Army Power. Green's Army, man.
It's that
You
Green
guys
Tide.
Green Tide. Yeah, you guys really are the Green Tide. Everybody keeps wanting back to roll that wave.
I like that.
Meanwhile, we got the fashionistas over this way.
Yeah. Doc, how long you been running Deus Ex?
This will be my fourth year.
Fourth year?
Yep.
Good. And they like you too, which is,
We get along, and I will say this: we are the best dressed team on the field, except that one dude that really goes full tilt in the communist outfit for the tan.
I forgot about him.
Like, he is awesome. He really looks good.
yeah, he was good. See,
I'll tip my hat to him. But yes,
the problem though with Deus Ex is all you guys in the multicam, everybody knows as soon as it gets wet, you lose your invisibility.
I know.
So
I
then you
know.
guys actually have to play, and just, you get rolled by
They
the
can't
the
glam
green
wet.
We'll just play in the mud. We're good.
They got to get the multi glam off the field then.
Gucci camp for life, baby.
Nisbet, you're going to be coming out as an embed with us this year, right?
Yeah. I'm stepping into the role solely as an embed this year.
Nice.
I'm very excited for that. It's all about making sure we have fun, safe environment for everybody to enjoy the op. So
With or without the helmet.
is that a question?
If you put shooting goggles under it, I'm all for it. I want to.
I hope it's 90 degrees out, humid from an evening of rain before, and you have to put that damn thing on.
Look, I
love
am
you.
the adjudicator.
I'm not going to.
Nesbitt, are you going to be writing another speech?
Ooh, so
Can we have a quill pen and an inkwell? Can I actually watch you do this by candlelight? As you
so
write it?
it's funny you should say that. I have started filming something for Deus Ex this year.
Ooh.
To lead
Tell me
up
more.
to this speech. As soon as I get it all done, I will get it over to Ian for one of our live stream openers, hopefully.
Oh, definitely.
But it's going to tickle everybody's fancy, and the Crusader will be returning this year.
He's a must. He's a must.
I'm not going to put the cart before the horse, but I want to believe that this is going to be probably the best. What's the word I want to use? Referee event we've done. because all the embeds are either have a clue what they're doing or have been doing embed for since the dawn of time. And it's not going to be. You know what? Hold on, forgot.
I'm so thankful.
That what's different this year than all previous years. As we all know, Moondog has stepped aside from actively running Bad Blood, so that leaves me solely in charge of everything. So Moondog off the field, technically that would have been just me out there, and that's not going to work. So I've now recruited 3 red shirts for the event. So we're going to have referee, dedicated refs in every quadrant of the field, and all the embeds for the teams. It's going to be great. Oh, let me try my sound a little bit. Is that any better?
That's a little better.
All right. Yeah. It happens. I got a little too loud. So, yeah, we're going to have people all over the place, making sure nothing goes wrong, and it's going to be great. So, and Sin is actually going to be one of our red shirts.
Ooh, fancy! Sin in the red.
Ooh, so he'll be a real Judge Dredd. He's the law.
Argue with him.
So, do we know if Moondog is going to make an appearance at Bad Blood?
Highly unlikely, because of everything that's going on with him out on the West Coast, and his kids are at the age now where they're doing like national stuff all over the place. He's flying all over the place, and he's still got to do all of his reviews and stuff to make money. Chances of seeing Moondog are going to be pretty low, but he'll be there in spirit. It'll be fun.
Heck yeah.
So I'm excited. So sad to not have Moondog out there with us, but glad that the game is still going to be running as it should, and I'd like to think I've got it in good hands. We'll see. Let's see what else we got. So do we want to talk about what's actually to be expected at Bad Blood this year?
Yeah, absolutely.
Humidity.
Yeah.
And rain. Humidity and rain.
That's me being positive.
Comments are disabled. How'd that happen?
Don't know. I just got a message from one of my guys.
Oh, no.
That sucks. I didn't do it.
Enable them.
I don't know how.
Let me see if I can do something.
Is it the button that says enable? I'm just pitching ideas.
No. That's weird. Let's just talk amongst ourselves while I go to another screen and see if I can figure it out real fast and see what's going on here.
So, Buck, do you have anything crazy with the tribals planned?
I would love to tell you guys all about the crazy stuff I have planned for Tribal, but unfortunately, that is privileged information, and I'd have to kill you for it.
Wait.
The magician does not reveal his secrets to the end of the show.
Hold on, I have the privilege card.
Reveal.
Oh, it's not in this wallet. Oh no!
Oh, wrecked!
I'm gonna have to find it for next live stream.
You're gonna have to, but until that time, we have a lot of secrets we're currently working on behind the scenes. A lot of things that Ian and I are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will say is I am very much looking forward to the amount of props that we're working on for you guys and the amount of extras that we're planning on bringing onto the field for you guys this year. So that's going to be a really big change. I hope you guys are ready for. Can't tell you exactly what they are just yet. They have not been finished, and they are currently still being. I don't even know if I should. Well, rendered. We're going to say rendered for now.
Can I ask maybe a few little subtle questions? Maybe not to reveal it, but
please do. All questions are more than welcome here.
Said props?
Most of the props that are related to our stuff this year, aside from sample stuff, is all going to be either fixed location or detonation.
Oh, I like it.
Oh, we can make things go boom. Yeah,
I do.
I didn't say you could make things go boom.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah.
Buck,
I-
you've been playing with me for how long?
Yeah. I can't
Very,
figure out
very
the-
long time.
I can't figure out the chat thing. I'll make sure it works for next time. Maybe we'll just do a little tester next week or something like that. But we can go on. So, yeah. So we're gonna have the 3 days of gaming as always.
Mhm.
We have our night game. I'll wait for that. You getting a call?
No, that's just background. Don't worry about it. If you hear tones, then that's a different story.
That's fair. So
I'll also mute if that starts.
Primer will not be joining us this year at Bad Blood, which again is a shame because it's always great to have him out there.
Yeah.
But so I'll be writing the night game, and we're going to tie it in as best we can with the main event on Saturday. So it'll still be fun. The you're fighting out there for a win, which is going to possibly bring some bonus to your team for the main event. So make sure you tend that.
Can I ask a question about that?
Of course.
Because there is still a elephant in the room as to who actually won last year. Because last I saw, Deus Ex had the most day of, and the only reason Green got close and tied us was from the night game. Who would you declare the winner?
I
I think you're pushing it.
I wasn't at the night game. I didn't see it all go down. I went strictly on Primer's call, and I accepted it. That to me means you guys just got to try harder.
Hey, look at that! The chat works.
In nothing against Inez, but I kind of agree with that. It was explained to us that the Friday night was tied in, and the outcome that I understand at this point is Green and Deus Ex tied. So they were the winners of the situation. So it was two.
So what I'm hearing is Deus Ex won. Gotcha.
Yeah, exactly. Now I will say this: there needs to be I like what Green did a few years back with their victory patch. I'm stealing that because I like it. And I'm saying I'm going to make one. I'm making it loud and clear for anybody that played last year. It'll be there this year. So Green, I want you to make it.
I mean, that was me and the group of guys sat down and we are like, we wanted a victory patch, so we made them, and then
I loved it.
We handed them out.
Loved it. I thought it was a great touch.
You mean this?
Yeah, I got one too. I thought it was a really cool touch, and I let's continue that. I want to do it.
I stole one of those in a game of rock paper scissors from a Green member. I have one.
I'm going to cut you all off because I know one of you is going to ask. No, there will be no 2026 patches.
I quit.
Yep. What's that?
Nice knowing everybody. I'm addicted to patches.
Oh, we'll have patches. Maybe not that, but there will definitely be.
I'm a fight god.
Be swag patches, and we'll have something definitely available. But even
you're
not going to be supplying 20.
You got to give me that email. I'm going to have a word with him.
You know what? Okay, this is a very, very big year for EVIC and the airsoft industry, and they want to push it as hard as they can and be able to provide as much as they can for this event to the players, which those of you who have already bought your tickets notice that the price has gone down $10 from last year. So not that, EVIC takes a whole lot from the ticket price, and that's great. They basically cover their administrative end of it, but there's not as much for them to then provide these freebies, right? Because let's talk about the raffle, the hour to hour and a half long raffle that, what would you say, $15,000-$20,000 worth of gear that they give out? I'm not gonna complain.
I would be okay. Wait, hold on. I would be okay with less guns in the raffle for patches.
Agreed. Give me two less guns, patches.
Yeah. Well, Nesbitt and I were talking about this the other day. Down the road this season for the live streams, I will be doing some giveaways, and I do have some Shot Show exclusive Evic patches that will be raffling off. So patches are out there. There's going to be cool stuff. Don't get me wrong. We're going to do the best we can.
I would like.
I
to,
always come home with at least a dozen patches, man.
Yeah. Go ahead, Doc.
I would like to pose an idea, just because the athlete in me and how I love competition, but I also like the sportsmanship side of things. I enjoy
Doc,
soccer players and football players. I like trade jerseys. We can't really do that. I like to trade team patches. I would love to trade with each of the COs with their own individual teams. Just a sign of good sportsmanship if you want to do that, or anyone else for that matter. I like patches. I like collecting.
Oh yeah, patches.
Same goes for tribals. We are very easily swayed by patches.
Dunsky.
Patches, ammo, food, grenades. Oh, not to mention we now have Enola Gay smoke grenades back that are not terrible. I mean, I'm not sure if we'll be able to use them at EMR this year, depending on how dry the field is.
Right.
And then did anybody see the sound grenade that EJ just released?
Yes. What are they? 100 and 120,
140.
140?
140 decibels?
I believe 140 dB is what I saw. I do not quote me
Yeah,
on that.
15 seconds of exposure to that, and you have hearing loss. I'm an OSHA compliance guy, just letting you know. 15 seconds. Oh, and you have permanent damage. That's loud.
That's going to be hard to sell. I mean, I want it. Don't get me wrong. I want them, but that's going to be a hard sell to you know who.
not to mention
Like a
at
cannon.
that point, if you're going to allow something like that at the field,
Can
you
you imagine?
have to
Everybody throwing those things?
make ear pro mandatory.
Yeah.
Eventually, if these become like a big thing where they are regular like that, honestly, yeah, I agree. Later on, fucking ear
That's
pros.
cannon fire all day long. That's all you're hearing is cannon fire.
This is a good question, and answer is yes. Those EG smokes were super volatile. So if those things are burning and they hit something hard, yeah, they're gonna blow. And
Yeah, that's why they switched over to the no burn stuff.
yeah,
Which, good move.
it is.
They worked really well.
So now that we have the chat back, I can put it in there as well. For those of you who are watching and have not yet purchased your ticket, because tickets have been available since mid-February, I believe.
Just about.
Yes, we have. I'll put links on the screen and in the chat. Here's where you can get your discounted tickets.
Also, per Amped, I'm looking at their site right now for the MK5 Thunder Flashes, which is what they're called. 120 decibels.
That's
So not 140, but still not good.
That's
What's
still
the,
about
what's
average.
What's the price tag on those?
A chainsaw is 115. A lawnmower is 115. To give you
Oh.
perspective, a shotgun.
$10 a pop.
That's it?
That's it.
I could see it.
Did you say
What?
they were usable or they're one time?
No, their one-time use is like the 67s.
Okay.
But they're only $10 a piece?
$10 a piece, and it's a sound grenade, so it doesn't really count for like damage or anything, but you're gonna disorient the fuck out of your opponents.
In a concrete building. Eat shit. Eat it.
Man, I really gotta lay off the F word.
Yeah.
Gotta get us demonetized.
Oh, I'm not
You
anyway.
used
I've
our
only got-
one.
I've only got 38 subscribers. I'm good.
120 decibels. Weird.
I've got 550.
Boom! Where's my fucking ears?
You know what?
Floors out of your.
Say 120 dB. Yeah, in an open field, 120 dB is nothing.
No,
But you
no.
know
Yeah,
that,
but if we drop that in the middle of Castle,
right? There's going to be that guy who starts throwing them, undercover. It's just like, oh, you're hurt.
yeah, we should probably maybe Ian write a note about putting that in the speech.
Yeah. It's, you know what? Let's
I'm gonna
let's see
text you
how
that.
how reliable these things actually are. And like, just because EG announced them doesn't mean they're going to be out, or anybody's carrying.
Nez, are they going to be up at CC?
What?
The Mark Fives? Do you know?
So just in the spirit of transparency, I have been dealing this winter with a bunch of health issues. I have not been to the field since September of last year.
So the last time I saw you.
Actually, yeah, the last time we all played together at CCZ was the last time I actually managed to get out to the field. I've had nothing but doctor's appointments. I don't know if you remember, Buck, I lost my hearing in my right ear.
Yep, I do.
That was a 3-month process that I literally had my final checkup for that last week. So I can hear again and I'm good to go there. No need for any kind of hearing aids or assistance. So I got lucky on that. But I'm having some ticker issues that I've been addressing, and things are getting better. So I will be going back out to the field in the next couple of weeks. I will find out.
Hell yeah.
So
Let me know when you do. Love to come with.
I have the patent on being the old man out there. All right. So I'm the only one allowed to have heart problems. So let's knock off the nonsense and get our
Ian,
stuff
how
together.
old are you again?
I'll be 50 in October.
You win. You win.
Yeah, you win. So just because I'm a lovely human being, as long as my wife keeps me to my diet, because we all know I'm not keeping myself to a diet. As long as my wife keeps me on my diet and I continue doing exercises, things are actually already moving upwards in the right direction, and I'm getting better. So
Good.
that's I got a little girl. It's enough.
Yes, mouse holing.
It
Anybody
was a
want to take
problem for. Yeah, I got it. I've spent quite a few times at Castle for the past few years. If you cannot fit your hand through the hole, folks, you do not put your gun through it. It is not the size of the barrel; it's the size of your hand.
Hey, Doc, not Doc, Buck. Is it a fist or is it an open hand? Because that was a complaint I got last year as an embed.
Yeah, I think the comment was more about making sure that the on-field refs are in sync with what the definition is going to be.
Yes, and that's what I mean. Because
I'm not saying
I was
you need
told
to be
both
out there with tape measures and pulling this hole is only 4 inches, but this one is 6. That's if you can't reach through the hole, it is not a valid shooting position. I think that's fair.
Agreed. One of the ways that we measure that at our local field, we don't do it by the hand. We do it with the buttstock of your rifle, because those seem to be more uniformed and they're decent size.
So let's go back into the fashion show that Bad Blood is. How is the guy in the motocross shirt with the HPA tap pistol gonna judge that?
Fair enough.
I've got a great solution for that one, actually. We're going to take out his actual tank, and if the length of the tank
That's a good
can go
one.
through the hole.
I like that rule. Tank.
You know what, Buck? I accept that.
The tribe has spoken.
So
The tribe has spoken!
Listen.
those of you who have read the player packet, which is all of us, realize that there's 118 rules. So adding more is a pain in the butt. But yeah, this is all stuff, it'll be kind of ad hoc. We'll cover on the fly. But yeah, we'll come up with some kind of guesstimation on size of mouse holes and whatnot. Because yeah, it's a problem. I completely understand that. It's one of those things.
I think
It's hard to police when it was the embeds who are out there doing the best they can to do their job and fight a battle, and only 1 or 2 on-field refs. So now that we're going to have 4 on-field refs, there's no reason there isn't somebody within yelling distance of every part of that field at any given time. You know what I mean? So it's not going to be one of those, somebody says, hey, Ian, we got a problem. Okay, I'll be there in 15 minutes because I got to walk from the other side of the park. There's going to be somebody right there. So we can get to problems faster, get them adjudicated faster, and get everybody back out there feeling happy. That's at least my goal. So that and the embeds need to, what's the word?
Do our
Not
job.
Step up. Step up makes it sound like you guys don't do your jobs, but
They
the embeds definitely need to
Be a little bit more thorough.
yeah, they need to take a more active hand in the actual management, I guess we'll say, of incidents. You know, like calling me, calling Sin, calling Phil, whoever's in your general vicinity, because you need a second opinion or you need a ruling, fine. But everyone should know that an embed's word is law. If they say no, the answer is no. You know?
And to that extent, I know there was questions, the loyalty to embeds to their teams. I can tell you we are all there regardless of our team affiliation, especially for someone like me. I am a diehard Deus Ex player. However, my main role on that field is to make sure that everything is fair and fun. I am never going to judge something that's going to be in favor of my team strictly for the fact that it's for my team. I'm going to adjudicate as required from Ian directly on the exact rules. So I had a argument with a kid last year. I had to squash it. I had to move on. It's just it becomes encumbersome. We are never going to vote in favor of our teams purely for our teams. We are always going to vote based purely on what's fair and fun.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, like at the end of it all, we talk about this every year. This is still, that's a tone. This is still a charity event, and the greater goal is for 1,000 people to just have a good time. Sure, who doesn't want to win? I have no problem with that, but winning for the sake of gaming the system or breaking the rules or just not being, I guess, honorable about how we're supposed to be doing things, you're hurting yourself and you're hurting everybody else who's out there to have a good time. And that's really my main concern, is everyone who's paying their hard-earned money to go out to the middle of nowhere Pennsylvania for a weekend. Let's just have fun, be safe, don't be stupid, and enjoy yourself. We're there for a charity event to be adults in the woods with toys and enjoy it. We're getting 3 days of gaming for $50. The best raffle you're going to find anywhere. I mean, why do you want to be the guy who's going to ruin that for everybody?
You get to fight 1,000 dudes.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like a dream come true.
Walk around for 6 hours straight. Then you get a raffle. Then most of them go and drink. And
No, we don't.
Hey, we don't talk about what happens at Bad Blood stays at Bad Blood. You shut your whore mouth.
Listen,
Turning Buck down.
Buck, you are
allegedly.
so loud.
Allegedly happens.
He
Know that.
echoes. It's okay.
It's a great environment. It's a great way to build the sport of airsoft. If we want more things like this, these things allow us to grow the environment. It allows us to reach out more. Don't be a douche. Like, to Ian's point.
Words to live by. Don't be a douche.
Don't be a douche.
That's actually still one of the. I'm not saying I've completely rewritten the rule book, but Moondog and I over the years have definitely, changed rules around and changed some wording and stuff like that. Right before you actually get to the rules of the game, it says right there, just don't be a douche. That's actually in the book. Like, don't be that guy. Just have
I
a
think
good
We've
it's
been
time.
worked
saying
for
that
We're going to
the
meet you
entire
at
time.
another field.
Yeah.
I'm going to play you at another event. Don't be that guy. Like you may
We'll
be
see
my
you
teammate
again.
later.
Here's the thing that not a lot of people understand as well. Like, if you're watching this and you don't really have like a clique or a crew or anybody that you hang out with, the airsoft community is a very small community. We all talk. We all know what's going on, and it's drama-filled central constantly. And we
High school,
know
baby.
it really is. It can
No.
be some really dramatic crap. And if you come out on the field with the expectation to get away with things you're not supposed to, which we had a guy a couple years ago, Hentai Minigun, for those of you that remember, came out on the field, jacked up his pressure and his whole bunch of stuff on his tank, messed with his turning lock, did a whole bunch of things he wasn't supposed to, overshot a bunch of people, and he's not allowed back anymore. So
Yeah.
he's also
And
not allowed at a lot of fields now,
I was
and a
gonna
lot
say,
of events.
Doc made a very good point that I'm going to play you next week somewhere else.
Yeah.
The point is, word gets out, and if you are a problem child at one field, you're going to
We
have
know.
problems at other fields.
And he's not allowed back anymore.
We have a few
Hey,
players
handsome.
very much like that.
Like I said.
allowed at a lot of fields now. There's a lot of events.
Doc made a very good point that I'm going to play. They're watching it, so yeah, there's the 7-second delay. But yeah,
All good.
if you do something at our game, word is going to get around to other fields and other producers. They're going to say, no, you messed up. Sorry.
Those things happen. It's very real. It is unfortunate. And yes, not hentai minigun guy. Yes, it was. Unfortunately, it was also not 1 year. It was 3 years that he was continuing to come. So it was a very long track for him. We gave him multiple attempts.
Hey, Butters. Come here.
Yeah, because I can tell you right now, once everybody's on that field, I'm not the only guy out there who does game production. Somebody else out there is running games at their local field, maybe even bigger. And if you're
You
a
also-
problem, they're
You
gonna.
don't know who people know, man.
Yeah.
You really don't. You don't know who's hanging out in what Discord. Like, you don't know what kind of group chats are happening behind the scenes. Like, who knows who? Because you might be headed to an event next month that Doc's producing or one of his buddies is producing, and you might have shot him in the face at Bad Blood. And he's going to go, oh, that dude, I got to keep an eye out for you.
That's the
And
doucher right
now,
there. Yep.
and now you've already got that aura that everybody's going to be watching you. Everybody's going to be making sure that you are on point, making sure you're not messing up, making sure you aren't becoming the problem child again.
Box on
And if you
the counter.
continue to do that,
Because
it's gonna
here's
happen. You're just gonna lose.
the bigger problem. Yes, you the douche is going to get banned from your local field or from some other producer's games and stuff like that. And that sucks for you. I'm really sorry, but you did it to
I'm
yourself.
not.
Well, here's my point though. If douche causes so many problems that it's a liability for, let's say, the venue, guess who's not coming back next year?
You.
All of us.
Mhm.
So do you not saying it's going to happen, but do you really want to be that guy who causes such a problem that gets us uninvited from a venue and we can't produce this charity event for 1,000 people again next year? Do you want to be that guy? Because I
You
don't
will
want to be
be-
that guy.
Do you
will
want to
be
be the guy
outlawed.
that stops kids from getting help so that they can get treatment for their cancer or their diabetes? You really
Yeah.
want that on your record? You really want that on your conscience? Don't be a douche.
It's gonna outlaw you, not just from events, but like from the community as a whole. So is it really worth giving up the one fun thing that you do now? Like, I
Yeah.
get it. I use it for stress relief. I have a hard week at work. I go to the field. I'm able to get
Get
out,
some trigger time.
get some trigger time. I call it range therapy. For me, it's relaxing. It's calming. I find my best center when I'm out there, getting shot at. So you really
And
want
this-
to
this is not to be confused with the fact that we each have hot-headed moments.
Oh yeah.
We all are very competitive human beings. That's why we're playing a competitive sport. And just in those moments, walk away, even if the other guy is mouthing off, because just live to fight another day. That person might have had a bad moment themselves, and just talk it out away from the situation. Not with fisticuffs. I mean, you can if you want to go lacrosse helmet, lacrosse gloves. We can do that. But 60 seconds.
Thunderdome.
On it up, and then we'll handle our stress real quick.
I'll be the first to admit that I guess it was 2019, so pre-COVID. I lost my cool myself. This isn't. I know we're tangenting about just don't be that jerk, but I feel that this is important because we're talking about hand grenades and whatnot. The game was wrapping up. Everybody was, you know how tempers kind of get up towards the end. People are tired, people are hot. I get it. You want to get off the field, but you don't want to be that guy who's seen leaving. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So I'm up on the ramparts of the castle, and I was talking to, might have been Headkill, might have been some other tribal. He was dead. He wasn't going to respawn. Game was about to end. And this guy was shooting up at us from under the boarding. And I was yelling. I was getting pissed off, but he was just being that guy. And he's screaming at us, call your hit. And I'm like, bro, I'm wearing a red shirt. What do you want me to do? And he didn't like that answer. So he turned a corner and threw a grenade at us. I literally did that World War II, picked it up and threw it back at him. And this guy just lost his mind on me. So I'm getting yelled at. So I lost my mind on him. He had a foot on me. I'm a short guy, but I was ready. And I was like, I almost did what you're not supposed to do. It was like, no, that would be wrong. So someone of a much bigger size than me. No, that's who it was. I was talking. You guys remember Willie? Army guy with the Mohawk helmet?
Oh, yeah, I do.
He picked the guy up and walked him off the field.
I haven't seen Willie in a minute.
Yep.
Man,
I like that.
long time.
I like that.
Yeah. Because
Was
I was
he
ready to
kicking
go
and
with
screaming?
this guy. What's that?
Was the guy kicking and screaming like a child?
I don't know.
Yes, he was.
He was.
I was
That's
seeing
awesome.
red. I couldn't see anything. I was so angry at this guy because, like, I'm not going to call the hit because I'm not in. You're shooting at me. Great, I can take a hit. I'm not afraid. But then you're going to throw grenades at me. Like, I'm not an objective. That wasn't even the year I was the objective. I'm just standing here talking to somebody. What are you getting so angry about? But
Oh, Ian, if you're on the field, you're always an objective, buddy.
I was the objective one year. It was one of the years we allowed miniguns from the ramparts of the castle. And I was running around with a Where's Waldo shirt, ready
I remember that.
Yeah, that was
And you're
me.
running through the underside of it just over and over again.
Yeah, and I got absolutely walloped, but it was fun. But that wasn't this case. I was actively, adminning this game, and this guy's throwing grenades at me. Like, don't do that. Like, I understand if I'm on the field, I'm in the way. I get that. Don't shoot me on purpose, but I'm in the way. I understand. But like, avoid me. I wear bright red for a reason. That's kind of why I moved us away from the high vis yellow jerseys and said, no, I'm wearing red. You don't shoot red. That's kind of our rule in this world. And nah, they don't listen. I can't count how many times I get hit in the neck in the first 20 minutes of the event.
I mean, it's clearly not in the players packet. Don't shoot Ian. So, I mean,
you're absolutely right, and it's too late to add it now. So there we are. I guess I can't complain. So, yeah. All right. Enough of us ranting and raving about that guy who's going to be a jerk. Buck, how are you guys going to torment these guys without giving too many details?
Alrighty. Torment is definitely on the docket for this year. I know that I don't know what the hell that. Oh, that's just a bot. Never mind.
Lovely.
Anyway, I've been working with my team pretty heavily on working on some things on the side. Soon enough, me and the other tribal leaders are going to be probably getting together in one of the chats just to kind of get some more prep done ahead of time. Because as much as we love giving you guys the whole, we're all our own separate little thing, this year's going to be a little different with tribal. We've got a lot more people. We've got a lot more equipment. We've got a lot more stuff coming down for you guys to make this event just that much more, not only fun for you guys, but also just for it to be unique and to make it more memorable, honestly. Because I feel like that's our job right now as Tribals, is to make this event as memorable as we can for you guys, as we're the closest thing you guys have to actors or like non-combatants or whatever. But I mean, as you guys saw last year, our crew knows how to party. We know how to have fun, and you guys certainly rented the whole crew multiple times. So please feel free. We have been working behind the scenes for some of the rentable systems. You guys will be able to rent out the tribals again this year. If you guys didn't catch the front end, we do love our patches. We love grenades. We love food, ammo. You bring us stuff, we'll bring you bodies. So the one thing thing that we should probably quickly touch on is if you guys are renting out the tribals, because it's such a hanky system and because this is going to be kind of an honor thing, you guys are only allowed to rent out the teams that we have roaming. Nobody that is stationed at a sample or stationed at a base will be rentable. They are hostile. They are trying to kill you. And if you do mention to any of the roaming ones and are able to get them to come and be rentable for you, if you guys decide to do that, you guys have one mission per rent. One mission. If they die during that mission, don't be surprised if they come back to kill you. Just the way she goes.
That's fair.
So, if you guys want to run out, you guys are definitely going to have some fun with our guys. They know how to party. They know how to bring the loads of spraying BBs. So feel free to see our guys out in the wild, interact, have fun. Some of them may have information on where to find your next sample. Some of them may have information on possible events, possible pop-up things. I don't know. But maybe you guys should talk to the tribals and see what's going on. So
Yeah,
that's about all I can really get into before I start divulging a little too much. I'm already probably pushing it a little too much.
No, that's fine. Because
Shit
this
later.
is, I was saying to some of you guys before we went live, this is a huge year for EVIC. This is their 25th anniversary of operations. So they're really pushing me to push this game as big as possible. So
please tell your friends, guys. Remind everybody that this is a charity game.
Have
this is
an EVIC 25th anniversary patch. I mean,
I can ask. The worst they can say is no.
I would think that's a good idea, and I mean, I'm stupid for patches. I'd come out.
Yeah. Now, absolutely, yeah. I'll make a note of that. But like, they lowered the price to make it a little more accessible for people. We've also increased the player cap. I'm not going to tell you by how much, because then people can start to ask me, what did it sell out? Did it sell out? So by increasing the player cap, we've also increased the cap for tribals. So we're going to have that many more tribals out there doing all kinds of tribally goodness. So
Shenanigans.
Yeah.
And if you guys are also looking or interested in joining the tribal faction, please feel free to reach out to me either through Discord or Facebook or wherever you find me. I'm admin in the Bad Blood chat on Facebook, and I'm in the Anchor and Star server. Feel free to we can have some chats.
Yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to it.
Always looking for more bodies down for tribal.
But I mean, we also got to be careful, because tribals being what it is, we got to make sure that players.
Oh yeah, no, like there are absolutely some like requirements. If you're a brand new player and you're messaging me to join up on tribal, you will not be approved. And
yeah, he'll send you right over to Deus Ex. We'll get.
I'll send you somewhere. I'm not going to tell you which one, but I'll send them somewhere.
Nah, it'll be great. I mean, yeah, anyone who's new to this game or even has played it, I say this for all kinds of different events. Anyone who's played this game more than once, try every team, see what kind of works for you. Because, I mean, I can tell you right now, the way Doc does things, the way AWOL does things are completely different from each other. You might like how one team, roams the field, how one team thinks they're invisible. I'll just
One
and
team
then-
that looks really good.
hey,
We
Black
give out
Sands, know
candy.
what's up. So
We give out candy. Just gonna say that.
yeah, we don't
Get
have
multiple
representation from Black and Tans, but we do have a third faction out there that are notorious for being really, really hard to beat. So if you're looking for a challenge, try Black and Tans. If you're looking to look good, go with Doc. If you're looking to actually,
Milson
Fight.
out.
fight and try and gain some respect, try Green's Army. I don't know if you're going to get it, but you can try. M81
Pump the
looks good on
brakes.
everybody.
Pump the brakes there for a second. We all
I'm
know.
getting texts saying that my friends want to join you, Nez.
Come on with it, boys. Daddy will
That's,
lead you to greatness and glory.
DEUS
Space
X.
X.
But yeah, so I mean, tickets are $50, 3 days of gaming, the raffle. I'm hoping we're gonna have some Saturday night entertainment. That was the last we talked about it a while ago, and they agreed. But we'll see if we can actually make it happen. So there's gonna be stuff happening all weekend long. Just you can't beat $50. You can't beat what we're gonna be providing for you. So save up, plan now, buy now if you can, because depending on what faction you want, tickets are not going to last forever. Deus Ex tends to go pretty quick because
We're the greatest there is, baby. We plan ahead.
That's
We
looking-
get ready.
Best
And
looking.
that's what it is. It's the fashion show.
We're the fashionistas.
Everybody went out and bought $600 worth of multicam, and now they need a reason to wear it. So
$600. What are you buying? Cry?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I wear olive green, bro. What do I know?
Yo, 90% of my multicam uniforms, my butt got the G3 combat uniform off of Amazon for $89. Let's go.
That works
That's
too.
that fits on you like a pair of capris for some reason because it's from China and it's a little too short for that size. Is that the one
Well,
you were talking about?
No, that was
Well,
on
not
purpose.
only that, it's also because my doctor called me fat. And I don't
She
know how to
did.
buy clothes in my
She
size.
did.
So, sweetest little woman from Barbados I'll ever meet in my entire life, but she said I was fat the second I stepped on the scale. So
Muy guapo.
Hey, was
I
he
mean-
didn't wake up this morning.
Dude.
We get longer lunch breaks. Yeah. Yes. Deus Ex gets longer lunch breaks.
longer lunch break. And you get the state approved 15-minute uninterrupted break as well.
Oh, news bulletin for Deus Ex. We will be putting the camo on you in religious format. And I have a preview of that, and I will send it to Ian to share with you guys so you can see how we're going to do it.
We're
The
doing
Hand of Sauron in Lord of Rings, okay?
So I you're gonna do what you're gonna do. I can't make you purchase anything, but I would be very happy if somebody wearing a Crusader helmet had an incense incisor and blessed everyone's right.
We can do this.
Oh, Warhammer.
We can-
Let's get some
entertainment
Warhammer going.
to tempt us.
It's almost as if I felt that in the force and ordered one online.
You think this is like Nez? You think this is our first rodeo? That ink? We're already talking quill pen and inkwell, candlelight. We're gonna have some incense. There might be a cross. I don't know.
I'm wishing I didn't wake up this morning.
Fuck's sake. Can we not?
All right, I think we beat this horse to death. All right, Nesbitt, what you got going on the next few weeks?
So Doc and I are actually taking off on a little adventure for an MSATO event in Pennsylvania, heading out to OP Liberty for a fun-filled weekend in Allentown. Is
Yep.
that where it is? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Allentown.
Yeah, Allentown, Pennsylvania. So my LMG is definitely going to have plenty of calling cards to it.
Oh, real quick, I'll get to you in a second. AWOL just reminded me. I know it's not too far. I know it's no secret, but the EVIC Pennsylvania outpost in Quakertown,
Mm.
they're not sure if they're gonna be hard open by Bad Blood, but I know they are pushing to have a soft opening around that time. So this could be definitely interesting. You having an actual EVIC outpost within driving distance of all of us could be really nice.
That's a good one.
Sin, that's just called DoorDash.
This year, I might attempt to get my wife to come out to Bad Blood for catering service.
That'd be nice.
My wife will be coming out for photography service.
That's right.
Woo! We can get them together.
Hell yeah.
So, AWOL, what you got going on the next few weeks?
I'm aware. I knew that.
Dusting
you
the
fuckers worked with DoorDash.
dust off of my gear and getting it ready for the season.
Yeah, make sure your stuff works. I say it every year. No Franken guns. Bring your stuff that works. Bring the stuff that's reliable. The stuff that's going to last 3 days. Nothing you're constantly tinkering with. No batteries taped to your buttstock. Please don't do that. That scares the crap out of me.
Especially when it's lipos. Oh my god.
And it's a torrential downpour.
Yeah. Hey, rain. I'm going to squash that right now because we all know rain doesn't affect properly maintained AEGs.
I agree. I'm talking about the Franken gun with the big LiPo battery taped to the outside.
Yeah.
And it's just a monsoon onto
Yeah,
that
Doc.
battery. And we all can see it expanding in real time.
Yeah.
That's the one I fear.
Yeah, that's the one I'm always scared of. All right. So other than
Most
MSATO, Doc, what are you up to? Good answer.
Well, I said I was saving the world one spot at a time. Just being a dad. Being a
All
cool
right.
dad.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
And Buck, other than saving the public from being stupid, what are you up to?
Aside from possibly hitting up a couple events here and there, I might hit that MSATO event. I'm gonna talk it over with my boys. We might be hitting some of the Zulu Milsim plays that are popping up over at Zulu 24. If you guys see us there, come say hello. If not, you guys will definitely be seeing us up at CCZ in Troy once the weather gets a little bit warmer.
Yeah, good. Yeah. Zulu's calendar is out, and it looks hardcore. They're gonna have some good
Very
stuff.
promising.
Beautiful event schedule this year.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Yeah, everybody seems to be releasing their schedules pretty well. Giving people time to plan. So it's gonna be a good season. But
It looks like we're
everyone knows-
finally really bouncing back from the COVID crap.
Yeah. June 26th, 28th, that's mine. So that's the priority. So,
Yes, it is. That is my number one priority. I even took it off at work.
all right. So that being said, I just want to thank everybody for coming on out and giving me your Thursday night. Everybody who's watching, thank you. Make sure you subscribe. We'll be back the first Thursday of April. I'm not going to bombard all you guys with every 2 weeks yet, but
Yet.
we'll get there. But yeah, we'll be back the first week of April. We're going to start some giveaways. I got some great exclusive patches
Ooh.
that I'm going to be giving away this year. So yeah, just keep tuned. I'm Ian. These are my friends, and this is Bad Blood.